Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. So we getting back to the smoke series. Somebody just provided me with some proof. We talked about grifters. That video is uploading as we speak. By the time you see this video, that video will be uploaded. So what I want to do is I want to play a couple clips. And I want to put Lionel B, the Lionel B show on the grill for clout chasing and being a grifter. When you remember, everybody know how this works. When we report something, you better do your research and you better be right. Like some years back on my old channel, I did absolute research. I prayed. I did everything, sought the Most High on that 2012, that, the Mayan calendar stuff. And I came out exactly the year before to the date and said nothing was going to happen. That's when my channel started growing. That's when it got weird. That's when YouTube told me that they didn't know if those were bots, because I was getting more views than the mainstream preachers. And we was down in Texas looking at it. It was a glitch. That P. Diddy, that wasn't the 11-year-old.
We have a major update.
Spoken of. Hold on, let me
discuss with you guys with Diddy.
The first video I want to play is Murad Morelli. He's like one of the first guys just an hour ago to break this open, if not the first guy. Let's listen to what he's fair use, and we're gonna keep stopping it. And Lionel B, I know you put up that copyright stuff. I might not play any of your video because if you try to come after me, then your channel is gonna be gone. It's gonna be gone because you clearly don't know how to copyright infringement works. So let's go to Murad Morelli, fair use.
Can clear this all up. Hey guys, it's Murad Morelli, daily and consistent content, and let's get straight into this video. So Cassie's the law firm. Douglas Wigdor, the main lawyer who helped Cassie to basically overcome everything, overcome all of it. Douglas Wigdor is also representing some other victims, allegedly.
So basically, and we gotta stop it in case Murad tries to copyright me. But it's been uncovered that Cassie's lawyer is representing some of the other victims as well. Now, I read that Cassie tried to settle with P. Diddy privately. When he refused to settle with her, that's when she got the lawyer, and that's when this whole thing blew up.
Well, they're alleged victims as of right now. It's not alleged that, Douglas is repping them. And, we've seen those photos of that girl who was 18 sitting on Diddy's lap. And then a YouTuber did an interview with this particular girl, and this girl was claiming to be her. And I was not buying her story. And
I didn't either. But, we sympathize with people. In my mind, I'm like, she don't have the look of somebody. She look like any chick on 30th and Burleigh. No disrespect. On 15th to Atkinson. They deal with young celebrities, up-and-coming celebrities. You got to have the look, quote-unquote. And I was just wondering, when I heard the PRON as in normal, when I heard her testimony, I was thinking nah, man, something ain't adding up. But you know how you don't want to say it.
Made any sense to me, and some of you guys were very confused with the comments that I was making. You thought that I was, somewhat being insensitive. when I think it's very important for us to question everybody's story. I don't think that's insensitive at all, to be honest with you. And then I came back to double down on it because it didn't make any sense to me. Well, now it looks like...
Okay, so he posted... And let me see if I can show you this. The video is this, if you want to go watch it. Major Diddy update. Law firm finally speaks. Must watch video. So he posted from the lawyer. Said a woman has recently come forward claiming to be our client, Jane Doe, who asserted claims of gender-motivated violence against Sean Combs. It says Harv, Pierre, and others. She is not the individual we represent in the pending lawsuit. Our client's identity remains confidential. So she's crazy. That's why you got to watch out for people, because people will lie on you and people will believe those lies. So I would tell people, be careful who you're around. If you see somebody and they act kind of crazy or anything like that, distance yourself. Don't be around them. You don't know what they might make up. Remember, we just talked about this a couple weeks ago, how when people act funny toward you, you don't know what lies is being told on you. They could be like, don't say nothing, don't say nothing. Now look how this chick, I don't even know her name, but look how all that stuff she made up on P. Diddy. And for her to even have all of that in her head is dangerous. And for Lionel B not to do his research is dangerous. Now, this is what we talked about on the grifting stuff. Do not support these people, man. Like, when I say something, when somebody else say something, do your research. Let's go back to it.
Douglas Weirdo is speaking out. And this is what I'm waiting for, to really just
that's the attorney.
A lot of the madness. A woman has recently come forward claiming to be our client, Jane Doe, who asserted claims of gender-motivated violence against Diddy, Harvey Pierre, and others. She is not the individual we represent in the pending lawsuit.
She is not. This is from the law firm that also represented Cassie. Why wouldn't they represent the other victims? It could be lucrative for them. Why wouldn't they? And then, matter of fact, anybody that know anything about court, that's okay, all P. Diddy had to do, if that was really the person, and say, okay, she's saying this. This how we gonna counter. That's why they tell you, when you in a court case, don't talk to the opposite side and don't talk about your case. Lionel B, hey man, listen. Hey, you finna take a hit, dog. You finna take a hit because you was clout chasing. You thought you were really running to do an interview. And now everybody gonna be making videos on you. You gonna copyright everybody. You gonna lose your channel, man. I'm sure that's probably what you do all day. You don't need to lose your channel, man. So now what we're going to do, we're going to talk about this, and then we're going to go to how he trying to save face. And I might not play that much of it because I know he's going to try to hit me with a strike, and I'm going to send it right back mercilessly. I could care less about you losing your channel.
Our client's identity remains confidential. Let me repeat that again for you guys.
So basically, he tried to act like he was breaking the news. But now you just look like a slanderer. You didn't break no news. You broke fake news. That ain't that girl. And we should have knew that, man. She practically looked like Bebop from Ninja Turtle. Was she gonna bowl somebody over with her show? And I don't even want, man, you know what? I don't care about talking about her Because she shouldn't have sat up there and lied on that man. Yeah, he did some bad thing, but why you lying on him? You're worse than him because you're making up things that he didn't do to you. What did you go do after that? You went and finger yourself? Because you went into some details. She said they were putting glass bottles up her butt. So you like glass bottles up your butt? Maybe Lionel B crushed afterwards. He was sitting there like, oh yeah, this gonna be good. Nah, it ain't gonna be good. It's gonna be bad.
Is not the individual we represent in the pending lawsuit. Our client's identity remains confidential. She is not. So the person that this YouTuber has decided to interview multiple times, which has gone all the way...
And he interviewed her multiple times. He don't mess around and have to return that money. P. Diddy could literally sue Lionel B and that girl. And matter of fact, okay, if they was doing all of that, we already know how Hollywood is. I know they here. And then, you know, another thing that was fishy. When she said that P. Diddy said that was all the money he had, and it was only like a couple $100,000. Come on now, man. Come on now. We should have saw this.
Viral on YouTube, on TikTok, accumulating millions of views, and everybody has now obtained this large piece of misinformation, which is irritating.
Misinformation equals grifter. I told y'all, man. Now, when we talked about Nick Fuentes, that wasn't misinformation because we had the footage. She ain't provide no footage. All she did was have a picture. And then, matter of fact, that's how you know Lionel B was on some bull crap. Because he could see the picture, the real picture, with the face blotted out. And he should have known that that wasn't her. He probably knew. He just knew that by the time people found out that he had been already made his money. And y'all dudes need to be men, man. Money is a good thing, but it ain't that important for you to degrade yourself and to sit up here and lie and make interviews with liars, man. Dude, this stuff is crazy.
Reading me so much, and people just believe it is not even the real person. So
not even the real person.
Is, this YouTuber who interviewed this woman, where did you even find her? Where did you source her from? Why didn't you check?
That's what I'm saying. Like, he could see the picture. We couldn't see the picture. Us who watched the interview. But he could see the picture when he blotted it out. He probably said, I'm gonna give you X amount of dollars. Now I'm starting to think you a con man. Like, you had to know, man. Now you're talking about, is she lying? Of course. Now, he basically said, okay, we're going to make another video saying, is you lying? And that's going to go viral too. Man, we don't want to see nothing else from you. Goodbye.
Incredibly, you know, the background checks of everything going on. I already knew that this story didn't make any sense to me, which is why I didn't watch the entire interview. Some of you guys call me insensitive.
Find what you love what you find. Only at Total Wine & More.
Isn't that serious to me? I don't think it was that deep because the story wasn't adding up. She claimed that she doesn't have a lawyer and that, you know, she was on this lap. A, you don't have the pictures. B, the person who submitted these pictures has a lawyer, Douglas Wigdor. This is what I've been saying. And so for people also in the comments saying, oh, Murad, this is a different girl. It's not the girl on the lap. She's saying that she is the girl on the lap. So you guys aren't even...
So she basically lied on P. Diddy. P. Diddy could sue her. Ain't that what happened? Like, I don't know. But what happened with Cardi B and Tasha K? Didn't they say it was something with like some misinformation? Just not looking good for old Gator Teeth.
Listening. And now the law firm have come out themselves to confirm that this woman that you guys have watched these interviews from is a liar.
He looks very agitated telling the story.
Oh, because she was convincing. That's why some of you guys also wanted to believe it. Despite the...
And that's what makes it even more creepy, how convincing she was. Like, to have that in your mind, I know she masturbated. She probably was pulling her dildos out after that. Because she just picturing, she said they all was, man, that dude. We these people, man, I'm gonna tell you.
Fact that they were obvious lies, because she was convincing in her story,
Obvious lies.
that obviously means that, you know, she's telling the truth. Guys, anybody can be convincing about anything. Doesn't mean that they're telling the truth. There has to be a level of discernment when it comes to conversations like this, and it's not insensitive because you don't want to believe everybody, because things don't add up, because there are factual lies present in people's stories. Part 1, part 2, this YouTuber interviewed this person, and it frustrates me that people take the time to interview people, give them a platform, when you haven't run background checks on who they are, what stories they're making. It goes viral and everybody...
And that was his job as a YouTuber, to do all of that. That was his job to do all of that. But like I said, the picture that they blotting out, he had to see the real picture.
He now believes what this person has said. All of the stuff that she also said about J-Lo, I'm not buying any of it now. I'm so sorry. Now it's like, well, you know, it confuses.
And then, yeah, she said I had a lot to say about J-Lo. A lot to say.
Now, when you have these people who do these YouTube interviews saying that J-Lo did this, J-Lo did that, but then in the lawsuit, celebrity A and B, you think, is it J-Lo? And you're like, well, probably is, because these people on YouTube are saying that J-Lo's done X, Y, Z. So, you know, maybe you can corroborate it. Well, now this law firm have basically confirmed that she is a liar. This woman has come to, like, where did you find this woman from, bro? Like, who is this? It really irritates.
And I'm shout out to, what's his name? Windor LLP, man, for exposing that. And Lionel B, I wonder where they found you at, man. What's your last name, man? This dude probably a crook.
It's me, because it makes this whole conversation about Diddy highly saturated, confuses everybody. There's so much information to digest, and large chunks of that is now fake. It also affects the real alleged victims and the real victims who are trying to get justice for themselves. The real identity of this woman who has watched this fake interview. How is she feeling right now? Can you put yourself in her shoes, which a lot of people aren't doing? I'm so glad that weirdo has come.
She probably tore everything up in her house when she saw this broad. All that she went through trying to pretend like she her. She should sue her too. She should sue her too.
Out to put out this statement to confirm that this woman is a liar, that this is not the person. She's lying to everybody, claiming that she is the woman who was a teenager sitting on Diddy's lap, when they've confirmed that that is not the woman.
Not her.
Her identity will still remain confidential. Evidently, the identity will remain confidential because the case is not done yet, and she wants to be anonymous. And Douglas Weirdo was even fighting for that. If you actually read,
I mean, look at Cassie and look at her. Why would he do this? How they got us, man. Why would P. Diddy have J-Lo, Cassie, and Gator Teeth? She probably looked like one of them Rugrats or something when she was little. What's that one with the teeth like that? Yeah, I'm gonna put her on the grill too, son. And Lionel B was sitting up there looking sugary. It's okay. It's okay. You probably done, man. Hey, listen, man. Go on Indeed.com. Because it's probably over for you. And YouTube might block all they might freeze all your video for doing that. Because they could come against YouTube for him posting that.
Through those lawsuits when I was documenting it, like others were back in November 2023. It's really frustrating to me that people are just so gullible. It pains me to see that people can be so dumb when it comes to conversations like this, because we don't have time for stupidity in a conversation about.
I went downstairs, man, and I was thinking this stuff, but I didn't want to say it because the kids was watching. But even when you have victim and victimizers, you still got to look at both sides. Because now P. Diddy is the victim. Because he has a chick out here lying, saying that he did all this stuff, put glass bottles in her booty. They knocking her booty hole. All this stuff she talking. All right, let's I want to go to something else. Let me see something.
When I was there, like, it was horrible. It was horrible. It was so horrible.
When she was there, it was horrible. They need to redo Pinocchio and make Pinocchio chick, because these bras be lying. And she could just cry. I wonder what she was thinking about to make herself cry. Look up. J-Lo needs to be arrested right now. Man, this chick ain't never seen J-Lo in person in her ever freaking life. She ain't never seen J-Lo.
I can't describe
how
horrible it was.
Horrible.
Everybody telling.
Maybe she's talking about something that some hood dudes did. Maybe Pookie and Ray Ray did this stuff to her. You never know. So maybe instead of P. Diddy, it was Pookie that did all that stuff she talking about. When I was there, when you was where? In the trap house? Come on, man. I don't even want to play that much of it. But I do need to catch something with Lionel B. Hold on.
And he had a big phone. And like back then the cell phone was like real big and thick. He had a big.
Who don't know that?
Him giving me a tour of the place. And him giving me the camera.
But you know what? We should have put the age together. Like, how old is she? Because if she's saying she was 11 back then, right? What, like 95? That would make her like 40, right? We need to check her age.
He felt comfortable, and he was like complimenting, saying, "Oh, she got a nice." I felt
Lionel B, please get this interview to somebody that can help her get justice.
I remember that. I remember him telling me to get the camera and him. I mean, hurry up. The pain. I like.
Wait, here he is. Let's see what he said.
But he got in this situation. I have to get justice. Like, if I don't think I see her with that.
Give her a spot in Hollywood, man. She's a good actress.
We gotta get justice. I just have to get justice. I have to.
Let her play in a Menace to Society remake or something.
I'll be talking and doing this interview and help him. I just need justice and I need help. They got my pictures out here.
Not her.
Who put my pictures out here?
This ain't your pictures.
So Mesha, yeah, definitely that part. Let's talk about those photos.
Look at him.
All over the internet. So basically that's you on the table with the food on you and they're eating off of you.
Yes.
How old were you in those photos?
I was 13.
I thought they said she was 11.
I didn't turn 14 to the end of that year. I don't turn, like, my birthday's in December. So, like, right now I'm 33. But when January, after December, I'm going to be 30.
Wait a minute. She 34. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I'm finna ask Google a question. What year were the P. Diddy freak off pictures from? So she just told us she was 33. Which means she said she was 13, so she's saying basically that was 20 years ago, which would have made it 2004. Somebody did a video, everything we need to know about secret parties. I'm not really seeing nothing when those pictures were. If anybody knows when those pictures didn't surface on the internet, it should be a date like on the bottom of those pictures.
At Noble, it's time to celebrate.
If you have seen those pictures and you've seen the date, let me know.
Now, what's up, peeps? It's come to my attention
Look
over
at
the validity of allegations and claims
The
made
key,
by
he
Mesha
mad.
and some
He done
of
got
our
him a new
violent
fit.
interviews. Though I do believe a large part of her testimony, I do realize that some of her claims needs to be further investigated.
It's too late for that. He trying to say further investigating. You done already benefited from the video. You were supposed to investigate that before you edited and post that video, man. See, this is what I be saying, man. Y'all, though, black people be trying to talk about white people this and white supremacy and all this stuff, right? But we don't live in that world that's full of white supremacy. It might be overt and covert and little glimpses of this over here, a little bit of it over there. But it's stuff like this that you can't say nothing about white people. Because white people gave you the platform to have 544,000 subs. And look how you reward them. They might go after YouTube. For him allowing the platform for her to defame a man whose character is already defamed by the tapes. Now, some of y'all probably done seen these tapes. Y'all need to make videos too if you've seen these tapes and they don't match up with her story. One day we got to stop saying, oh, that's a woman. Oh, that's a woman. And we got to start saying, is it true or no? Oh, it's not? Okay, she needs to be charged then. Y'all the law going too easy on these women. These women can lie on dudes. Guys done missed the NFL, all type of stuff, and nothing happens to them. Paternity fraud, lying, saying these dudes is the daddy, nothing happened. They gotta do something about these women just making up these stories in their head just because. And then the crazy thing about her is she probably was never in the same room as P. Diddy. We look, like I say, J-Lo, Cassie, Kim Porter. She can't even hold a candle to Kim Porter. No. Now, if you're a victim, you need, even if you alter your voice, you need to say, everybody need to expose this chick. Like, she wasn't there. You ain't gotta tell your story. Just expose her. She wasn't there. And him for interviewing her. This why fresh polo shirt. Oh, that's a nice shirt. Nice chain. Who gives a flying? People will deceive you being fresh. This dude fresh, man. But he a fresh grifter. He a grifter with a polo shirt. Clout chasing grifter. CCG.
Now, Cassie's law firm released a statement via Twitter X that it's not Mesha in the D&G shirt, although she claims that it is her.
Too late.
Now, it could be a possibility that there were two shorts, maybe, as she mentioned that Kim Porter had her put that one on, and it's a possibility that it was not.
Too late. You already done grifted. Oh man, I like this person. Third Eye 695 says, secondly, Lionel, we support you, but you should have done a fact check. Yeah. Enough of the infighting. Let's just focus on the victim. Listen, man, listen. See, now I'm about to start up. Oh, you people. Y'all act like some robots. Y'all act like people ain't never supposed to confront anything, never supposed to have any emotion. Dude, I know a lot of y'all got low IQs. You are supposed to confront lies. No, for the infighting. Let's just focus on the victim. Why? Was this, hey Lionel, was this you on another account? And look at this person. Tritone, we're still waiting on part 3. Who at this point who wants to hear what she gotta say? There you go, Elaine. The lawyer already said that she's not the person in the photo. And I already addressed it, man. Hey, Lionel. Hey, man. You a grifter, man. You're a clout chasing grifter. And don't try to come out and say, oh, these people making videos about me, they chase the clout. No, you are the one that chased clout. You kicked that man while he was down. And you let her sit on his face with her probably smelly cooch while he was down. Almost like, I don't want to eat that. No, no. And she sat down on his face. While you took pleasure on the side. That's the equivalent of what you did, man. Scrubs and squats. Exactly. 100, 100. That wasn't her. Is Explorer. The girl in the photo isn't black at all, and she's from Canada. So they knew. They know the girl in the photo. Lionel B show. At the Lionel B show, she isn't in any of these photos. Of course, he's not responding. He only responded to one comment. Hey, listen. Hey, man. This is what I be telling y'all. This man has way more subs than me. Way more views than me. And he ain't even realer than the back of my leg before I take a bath. When you know how the dirt be behind your leg, he ain't even realer than a speck of dirt. Fake is monopoly money, man. Dirt. My dirt from being out here in this air is realer than you. It's cleaner than you. My dirt is cleaner than you. This is just ridiculous. How do you do all those parts without questioning it? You only questioning it because they getting on you. Let's go to a little more. And I know how this copyright thing go. Try to copyright me if you want. Let's see who win.
Not her at all.
Fair
She
use.
talks about the famous sushi table photos, saying it wasn't Mesha as well.
He's
However, with
agitated.
that, it was revealed that it was in fact 4 ladies at the event, not just the one that people are referencing. And Mesha sent.
This is one thing I hate, man. I hate when people be in the wrong and they try to defend themselves. Just say you was wrong. Say you messed up. Say you made a mistake. You should have done more research and delete the videos. Because if you leave them up, that just shows you just a money hungry. You like a gold digging broad. Delete the videos. Don't take no money off of them. Just admit it. Just like I did a video. The lady contacted me, said that wasn't true. It didn't happen. And I deleted it. And I was getting a lot of views on that video. Let's see how much of a man you is. Now looking at you, you try to look just like what you got, a charger. Just you got the beard, got the boy, got the glasses, got the gear. Where you from? Like Chicago or something? You got the classic common Midwestern look. That's why he ain't bring part 3 out. But anyway, enough of this dude. This dude is a turd. You're a turd, man. You can't do that to people, man. When you do this type of stuff, like it's a lot of people, like you notice how some of the main celebrity channels were not saying what he said. Because people like Tish Tales, the rest of them, they research this stuff more. You just wanted to, you want, I don't know what your sexuality is, don't care. But I'm assuming you heterosexual. You just want the clout. You want the clout. He wanted the clout, so he went and got a girl with a pig snout. A pig snout look like a. Remember, some of y'all my age group. Remember Hungry Hippos? That's what she looked like. I'm ribbing. I'm roasting her. No. She said on that, and I ain't defending P. Diddy, but I definitely don't like when people lie on people. Because people, you who see this video, it could be somebody lying on you and you don't even know. Because they like, don't tell nobody, but when they finna lie on you. Look how he walk. Y'all ain't know he was, like, I had to defend the dude. Like, I don't, like, they was trying to say a dude I knew was G-A-Y because of how he walked. I said, people say the same thing about my walk. Like, if somebody don't like the way you walk, they'll make up all kind of stuff. He walked like he got a stick up his butt. Okay, just because somebody walk like they got a stick up their butt don't mean they gay. Patrick Mahomes walk like that. Listen, man. Now, I'm not passing any rumor. But if you think that Patrick Mahomes ain't getting no women, being with that brother he got, I don't know. You just ain't got the juice. You don't have intuition. And look how he walked. Some people just had different walks. But you had to go on the grill, man. Because you sat up there for clout and YouTube revenue and didn't do no research on this broad. That we see all over Milwaukee. All I gotta do is go to Kroger. We call it Pick and Save, Metro Mart, any of them. And I'm gonna see her 1,000 times. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna walk past 1,000 times. Some of these chicks, I ain't gonna lie, I look at a chick butt. But a lot of these women, I just keep going. It's not interesting. For that reason, they be lying on dude. I'm telling you, there was a lot of guys in that prison, in that / jail that I used to work at, that some chick don't lie on. Twisting stories, lying. Because he got caught cheating or this or that. Enough of this, man. And y'all notice his video where he addressing the allegations. He got a lot of doggone views, man. Almost 40,000. Is Diddy victim Mesha lying? Now you ask. You a jive turkey. You a sucker. Just how y'all gotta do this dude because of this, man. If he come up in your feed, just do him like this.